Chukwueze is a difficult man to play against at times. Always wants to drop his shoulder and beat his man, doesn't he? But it was well defended by Dennis Ador. Used all his experience to great effect. Mensah now to Jordan Ayew. Played forward by Jiku. Here is now Mensah once more. Forward it goes, looking for run on that left-hand side of Afena-Gyan. He's not kept that one in play as he tried to take it on his chest. He did manage to sort of see that ball go over the dead ball line. But he is someone who has scored for Roma this season, and the ball had been out of play, and then he just took it on his chest and volleyed it, even though he was off target with that attempt, as Nigeria goes short from this goal kick with Uzoho to Rostekong, who clears it forward. Back it goes in the Nigeria half. Balogun lets it bounce and then knocks it back to Francis Uzoho in his own area. In all dark blue tonight is Uzoho. No stranger to playing big games for his country. Played in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. The last time Nigeria were in the World Cup finals. Ghana's last appearance was 2014. So they're looking to end the 8-year absence from the greatest show in football. Here is Dennis Adoy inside the Nigeria half. Now plays it down that same side to Abdul Fattah Isahaku. Going down with Zaidu. Carry on, says Redouane Chied, the referee. Adoy's low ball in. Looking for Afena-Gyan, but Nigeria clear it. Now it's with Baba Idrisu, who goes down, and then so it was Kudus who was on the ball. Once the free kick, doesn't get it. Redouane Chied then letting the play go for Nigeria. Now have it with Chukwueze just inside the Ghana half. Now brings the ball infield and receiving on the halfway line for Nigeria was Innocent Bonke. And then the foul was made by Partey. The Ghanaian captain goes into the back of Jaribo. Free kick will go Nigeria's way. It was actually just a foot in there from Jaribo. Sorry, on Jaribo, I should say. 5.5 minutes gone. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0 as they take that free kick, and it's one that's tried to catch Jojo Wallacott out. That attempt, which was one that maybe at first the goalkeeper didn't expect to be having to chase all the way back to his goal line to try and save. It did fly over his own crossbar from that attempt. Here is Jordan Ayew. Now to Gideon Mensah, to Partey, now to Amarty. He's coming up against Kelechi Iheanacho on the pitch tonight. Could face Ademola Lookman. Innocent Bonke with the foul on Idrisu, and it will be a free kick in the way for Ghana, which is going to be taken here by Amarty, who looks out and finds Jiku, scored in this last appearance for his country in that 3-2 defeat to Comoros. Here is Jiku now inside the Nigeria half, albeit about 40 yards or so from goal. Forward on that left-hand side by Met to the far side, looking for Afena-Gyan, and then it's well shielded out of play over the dead ball line by William Troost-Ekong. But both sides, of course, did have different sort of qualifying. Nigeria did have their lowest point of the second round of qualifying when Central African Republic sent them into a shock defeat, in which they lost by a goal to nil in the dying embers of that game in October. Ghana was second going into their final group game against South Africa, but they did go through, albeit on very controversial circumstances, where South Africa felt that they wanted the game to be replayed, and Ghana got through to this playoff stage as a result of bad officiating. As Osimhen tries to challenge Mensah, gets away from this Mensah for Ghana, cross goes inside, his clearance has gone to Ola Aina, who then plays it forward first time on his side. That right hand side Nigeria attacking from, but it's one he's hit out of play for a throw. Here is Amarty, but what is interesting about Ghana is Otto Addo, of course, a man who's worked in Germany, been at Borussia Dortmund, still is. So he's worked with some good players and good coaches in a league that is very fast, very technical, and is one a lot of sides do like to attack from. Can he bring what he's learnt with the various coaches he's worked under and bring it with him to his managerial career at Ghana, as he's supported by, of course, Chris Hughton, who's the technical advisor above him, and then below him, of course, there was change with George Boateng coming in as the assistant coach, Ghanaian born, but represented the Netherlands. Chris Hughton, of course, Ghanaian descent, but also represented the Republic of Ireland, as Joe Aribo was penalised for a foul in the middle of the pitch on Felix Afena-Jean. Just sort of went into the side of him. Clear free kick for Redouane Gied to give. He refereed a couple of games at the recent AFCON himself. Here is Jordan Ayew, getting away from Joe Aribo. Now Daniel Amati. Always the furthest to him on his right, but play has stopped. It appears as though there is a problem with the ball. Redouane Gied heard the calls from Daniel Amati. It will be Ghana who will have the restart. They were the last side to have the ball. Play does carry on. His party looking for Abdul Fattah Issahaku. Now closing it down is Moses Simon. Just get away from him, but he's overran it. Trying to get the better of Zaidu. And he's running out of play for a goal kick. A man who has recently just completed a move to Sporting Lisbon, albeit their second team, that B team. He was one of the youngest players actually in the African Cup of Nations squad. And they are missing a couple of players. Ghana, Kamaldeen Suleimana's missing with injury. They've also got Baba Rahman unavailable, Majid Ashimiru and Antoine Semenyo all unavailable, as the Nigeria kick from Francis Uzoho is one that Zaidu Sanusi has made a foul from. 10 minutes gone in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Remember, repeat of the AFCON final between Egypt and Senegal is taking place at this moment in time. Currently, between those two sides, Egypt lead by a goal to 0. An own goal through Salisu Cease has put Egypt in front, but the Ghanaian fans wanted a free kick. Felix Afena-Jean thought he was fouled there by Trostekong. They were both battling for it on that left-hand side of the pitch. Ghana are attacking in, and he got his foot to it. Was sent off the pitch by Trostekong, but certainly probably didn't leave too much remark on Afena-Jean, or too much of one for the referee, Gied of Morocco, to give a free kick. Anyway, play carries on with Ghana on the ball. They've seen a lot of the football in the opening 11 minutes so far. Receiving it in the middle is Mohamed Kudus of Ajax. He gives the pass, and it's intercepted by Moses Simon, who's trying to turn away from two players. Gets away from Adoy, and also gets away from Idrissou Baba, and then he plays it over to Victor Osimhen, who came over to this left-hand side to receive the pass, but it's one he cannot keep in play. The man in the black mask. He's having a good season for Napoli as they are looking to try and win the Scudetto in the Italian top flight. Ghana just playing a little bit of keep ball at the back. Forward it goes, away by Ola Aina, heads it to Joe Aribo, trying to get away from Partey, who was all over him. Redouane Gied plays advantage. Chukwueze now into Iheanacho. Chukwueze again, great tackle going in there by the Ghanaian defence. It's a second tackle going in there by Idrissou Baba, not afraid to go to ground and make a tackle. He made a perfect one there on Joe Aribo, as it does look as though players stop for treatment here for a Nigerian player. Not too sure who it is down. Does look as though it is Samuel Chukwueze who is down as a result of that tackle. Yeah, he was just on the edge of the box carrying on. It was a good tackle by Daniel Amati, and maybe just caught the ankle or sort of shin perhaps of Chukwueze there. As Ghana Getting into the spirit of fair play as they kick the ball out of play over to that left-hand side. As it will be thrown back towards the Ghanaian goalkeeper Jojo Wallacott. And now play will resume with him picking the ball up inside his own area. Then he throws it to Daniel Amati. He's coming forward with it, turns back away from Oshimen. Now finds Idrissou Baba. Now Jiku, who was born in France but has got a lot of caps under his belt now. Here is Jordan Ayew. Now to Gideon Mensah. Jordan Ayew gets it back over on this left-hand side. Looking to try and take on Ola Aina. Ball just sort of went behind him. Still keeps it at his feet though, does Jordan Ayew. Mensah with a deep ball into the box. And it's a deep one that's sailed out of play for a Nigeria goal kick. Well, Ghana looking to qualify for their 4th FIFA World Cup. Nigeria looking to qualified for a 7th World Cup, their first one back in 1994. They've never qualified for 4 tournaments in a row. They've been stuck on 3. It's 3 in a row now from 2010, 2014 to 2018. So they have qualified for 6 of the last 7 tournaments. Ghana, of course, their first one was back in 2006. Where they reached the round of 16. 2010 they were quarter-finalists where they were a penalty away from the semi-finals. And then of course they didn't fare any better in 2014 as they were knocked out of the group stages in Brazil. Nigeria free kick with Balogun taking it. Looks long down the middle looking for Oshimen, gets his head to it. But he heads it straight to Jiku, volleys it away with his right foot in those red boots of his. Headed by Balogun to Zaidu, flicks it over the head of Kudus. Now over to Moses Simon, now coming with it, the Northman. Loves to put crosses in, is a tricky customer, is Simon. Then he just tried to shift onto his right foot, it just sort of came off his studs, and now Ghana can come away with it as Abdul Fattah Issahaku's through, but Leon Balogun comes in and makes a crucial tackle to stop Abdul Fattah Issahaku. It was one long ball over the top that just saw the Nigerian defence panicking a little bit there, but Balogun was back to make a crucial tackle and not allow Issahaku to carry on with his run. Here is now Idrissou Baba, quarter of an hour gone. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. 30 to go of this first half. Chip ball looking for Dennis Adoy, but it's straight to Zaidu, heads it forward. It's gone through to Amati now for Ghana. On the halfway line for the Black Stars is Thomas Partey. Now to Idrissou Baba. And then Amati looks towards the far side for Gideon Mensah to keep that one in play, and he's done a grand job of it. The left back on loan at Bordeaux from Salzburg, the Austrian champions, looking to find Ayew there, who was fouled there by Ola Aina. Easy free kick for Redouane Gied to give. As both went for it, but Jordan Ayew got his foot to it first as Aina just went into him. As they went body to body there. And it is an obvious free kick for Ghana. About sort of 30 yards out. Potential moment of promise for Ghana. Potential moments of danger for Nigeria. As the visiting players are all back. There's a 2-man wall there for Nigeria. The rest of them on the edge of the box. It's a ball that's gone all the way in the box and then goes out of it because it goes over the dead ball line as the Nigerian players leave it as a result of Jordan Ayew's delivery into the box. Well, it was, from the moment it left his foot, always going to go out of play. Not going to reach anybody inside the box. Francis Uzoho will have this kick. No goalkeepers had anything to do yet in this one. In this first leg between these two sides. Kick goes out to that right-hand side, which Ola Aina gets his head to. It's back with Trostek Kong, slices clearance. Aina's behind into sweep up. He then turns forward, clears it. It has gone off Jordan Ayew and out for a Nigeria throw. A man who, since coming back to his club side Torino, has yet to see any football after returning from the African Cup of Nations, where he featured predominantly in the tournament at right back, can play left back. And Ola Aina, English fans will certainly know him from his time at various clubs in England playing in a left back position. As Ghana have possession now with Jojo Wallacott as he receives the pass from Alexander Jiku. Here is Amarty, looks up, takes a touch and plays it forward with his right foot. Innocent Bonke heads it off the back of Abdul Fattah Isahaku's head, then plays it into Mohamed Kudus. And then Nigeria have it back, but give it straight back to Ghana with Gideon Mensah, who's played it a little bit too forcefully back. It was a heavy pass to Jiku, who's there over on the sort of left-hand side to play the ball forward. Now in the middle of his own half is Partey, was held on to by Iheanacho. Partey takes it quickly, looking to get Afiena Shan on the go, does so. Gets in front of Trostek Kong, trying to find an angle to shoot. He does, but Trostek Kong able to block it. He's so far shown he's got a lot of energy, and a lot of appetite to get in behind as Felix Afena-Gyan. As Victor Osimhen goes down for Nigeria, but Ghana once again now have it in the Nigeria half in their final sort of 20 yards, but Zaidu Sanusi just manages to bump Abdul Fattah Isahaku off the pitch, and the last touch has gone off the latter between those two, and it will be a Nigeria throw. Well, this is a derby known as the Jollof Derby, which is not a usual word you hear, but jollof is the name of a rice dish that is cooked in both these countries, which is a spicy red dish, which is why it's got its name. There is a large debate as to whether which country cooks it better or not. There's not a debate at the moment between these two sides, who's on top and who looks the ever more likely to score the opening goal. Osimhen is offside as he receives the forward pass from Jaribo to get him in the game. And who scored in his last 3 internationals away from Nigeria for his country. He's got a lot of competition in the striking burst. Odio Nigalo is also in the squad on the bench tonight. Manuel Dennis as well. Here is now Zaidu Sanusi inside the Ghana half. He might have got a bit of luck here because Idrisu Baba's trampled on the ball. It's in towards Osimhen, who just could not trap that ball under control. Forced out to the right-hand side, out of the box. Gets the cross in, looking for Iheanacho. Made the run through the middle, but his Leicester teammate, Daniel Amarty, is there to get in front of the cross and headed out for a throw. But it all came with Zaidu Sanusi getting the ball. He tried to get the better of Idrisu Baba, got his foot to it, slipped, and then he put the ball in looking for Osimhen. He stretched as much as he could. He couldn't have stretched any further because he probably would have run the risk of pulling a muscle inside the Ghana box. And then he was forced out wide, put the ball in again. And then Amarty was there to head it up for a throw. As Nigeria have it on the right-hand side, Iheanacho trying to play it to Jaribo. It's gone off Jordan Ayew. Now it is with Felix Afena-Gyan to Jordan Ayew as he got the better of Trostek Kong. Catches up with him, does the Nigeria captain. Cross goes in by Ayew, and it's one in the middle of the 6-yard box, and one that Francis Zoho can collect. 22 played in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Of course, like many of these other games in the African World Cup qualifiers, you don't expect a barrage of goals. They are going to be tight affairs. We've seen 2 goals between Congo and Morocco, DR Congo that is. We saw only 1 goal between Cameroon and Algeria. We also only saw 1 goal between Mali and Tunisia. 1 goal at the moment between Egypt and Senegal in a repeat of the AFCON final played just under 2 months ago. Balogun has to clear the ball away, does so. Here is now Chukwueze, Zaidu, forward, and plays that square ball, looking for Chukwueze. He was trying to get on the end of the pass, but Ghana have it back. Now it's with Abdul Fattah Wissahaku, like Afenajan, has been full of life. Inside the Nigeria box, coming on his left foot, shoots. Balogun with a good block. Him and Zaidu had to work together there, and then the little flick on header forward by Adoy, looking for Fattah Wissahaku, who's completely away from him and has not actually gone out of play. It's just sort of stopped dead just before the line. As then Zaidu can play it back to his goalkeeper, Francis Uzoho of Monia Nicosia in the Cypriot top flight. Augustin Hekavuen has added some more experience to his coaching team. A man well known in Nigeria, Emmanuel Aminike. He's the assistant manager. The main man in the assistant department was Joseph Yobo. Still got his job there as Yobo, but of course there is another person on board in Aminike. It will be a Nigeria throw. Not a lot has happened so far between these two rivals who hail from West Africa. Remember, goalless as it stands. Throw in by Ola Aina is one that will go Ghana's way. After he threw that ball in, it does appear as though that there might have been a foul throw in there of some sort. Gideon Mensah will give an example to Ola Aina how to take a throw. Has done a good job there as he's thrown it to Afenajan. Tried to get past two players but was stopped as Nigeria clear it. Amarty to Kudus. Now with Fattah Wissahaku. Party into Afenajan. Closed down well by Trostikong. They had enough men back there, Nigeria. Now they're going to look to try and launch a break. Can it reach Oshimeng, who couldn't get to it as Alexander Jiku made a sliding challenge. Going in with one is Mensah. He's not as successful as Jiku. It's now Ola Aina has the ball on the right-hand side into Joe Aribo. He's going to try and go on his left foot at every possible opportunity, but then plays with his right foot out to that right-hand side to Ola Aina. And the cross goes in. It is away by Daniel Amarty. And then Innocent Bonke of Laurier has made the foul, and it will be a Ghanaian free kick as Nigeria are totting up the foul count as Innocent Bonke was determined to try and win the header, leaped up way above Jordan Ayew, who just planted his feet into the ground, wanted the contact, got the free kick. That is exactly what he managed to go and get. It still remains Egypt 1, Senegal 0 in the game at the Cairo International Stadium. Egypt looking for revenge over these two games after that African Cup of Nations final, defeating Cameroon in February. It is here, Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Here's Amarty, square ball forward looking for Idrisu Baba. Gets the free kick after Innocent Bonke fouled him. Redouane Chied has given that Ghana's way. Could have played advantage, but Ghana trying to use it. Here is Gideon Mensah in space on that left-hand side. Cross goes in, it's deflected. And forced a dive out of Francis Uzoho to his right at his near post. Gideon Mensah has really found himself in lots of space over on that left-hand side for Ghana. And he got the cross in. It might have looked like it was going to beat Uzoho at first. Luckily for him and the Super Eagles, it went over him and past the goal and out for a corner kick. As they've got a corner for the first time tonight over on this left-hand side. It's going to be an in-swinging delivery, which Jordan Ayew is going to be putting into the box. Does so, it's high, a lot of curl on it, all the way to the back post. Amarty gets it down, low cross goes back in. Innocent Bonke with a vital touch there. Fattah Wissahaku with the high angle ball in, which has gone out of the box. In truth, not the intended route, as Nigeria able to clear it, as they've got the throw, and as they thought maybe Jordan Ayew, as he went to ground, might have just used an arm in there as Chukwueze was trying to get away from him, but it's thrown to Aina, throws to Kong to Balogun, just over his own 18-yard area. Innocent Bonke now to Zaidu. Looks up, plays a high ball, and it's one that's going to go straight through to Jojo Wallacott. Well, they are trying to use Osimhen as much as they can. He is a real important player for Nigeria, not just in terms of scoring goals and finishing chances, but how they create chances, how they, bring other players into play. He's more than just a striker, isn't he? He's been quiet so far. Probably the best out-and-out striker on the continent. There is now Moses Simon, who's almost had to be a defensive winger in this first half. Marty gets there first, plays it forward, wants through to the Nigerian half, and in particular with Francis Azaho, who rolls it short to his right and finds William Trostikong with the Super Eagles back in possession. And of course, going into this one, Nigeria maybe did feel it was unfulfilled destiny in the African Cup of Nations, losing in the round of 16 to Tunisia. Ghana certainly had a worse showing as they were dumped out of the group stages. So both do come into this in very different form. We have to say Ghana not 1 in 4. Nigeria, of course, with that only defeat in their last 4 games. They did win all 3 of their group matches as Otto Addo wipes the sweat off his head. It is one of those nights in Kumasi, which is full of Ghanaians and that sellout crowd near enough inside the Baba Yara Stadium, which the Nigerian public were a little bit unsatisfied about the state of the pitch, but they did have their committee member Aisha Falode have a look at the pitch and was satisfied with the conditions, as Osimhen is now down for Nigeria. It's forced the ball to go out of play with half an hour on the clock. It was a challenge by Innocent Idrisu Baba, and then he's just tried to get there first ahead of Osimhen, who's been fouled himself. It was a challenge, maybe sort of hit his kneecap or the side of his leg. It was difficult to say, but whatever it was, he is injured as Otto Addo is giving some instructions to his team. What is his first half an hour as an international manager? Osimhen is getting back up, probably got a little bit of a case of dead leg. As the Nigeria number 9. Sort of going back, they were worried about the pitch. They weren't sure about the state of it, whether it was going to be in good condition or not, some of the Nigerian public. To be fair, the surface does look in pretty good condition, to be fair. It is a stadium that is fantastic. The grass is beautiful. It is all natural and level. We are going to enjoy playing there on Friday, with the words of Aisha Falode. Of course, just to make sure the pitch is in even more tip-top, spick-span condition. There was no training or any activity on it at all in the build-up to this one, as Saidi's thrown it to Moses Simon, who then volleys it to Idrisu Baba, who has often gone in as a centre-back alongside a Martin Jiku to push Adoy and Mensah on, as now play restarts. 32 play, Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Typical first leg affair you would have expected between these two. Could change now though. Here's Isahaku, and he's forced a save out of Francis Azaho. It was a ball forward, it was a real purposeful one, played by Mensah into Felix Afena-Jean. He just let it go over Trostikong's head, so it bounced off his chest, then laid it to Fatau Isahaku, who's about 20 yards out. He's hit that with almighty power behind it. Real walloping shot, which saw Azaho save. It didn't have to move that much, but that is the best attempt that either side has had tonight in Kumasi. Corner in by Ayu, goes all the way to the back post, and Marty trying to head that one back in, but he did see Fenerjan get in front of him as well, as that might have just put Marty off a little bit. Saw his eye not quite in. But again, it's another deep corner. Once again, Marty's the target. He had a little bit more to run onto, did Marty. I think it's actually gone off the top of the back of Felix Fenerjan there as a result, and gone to a goal kick, which Zoho takes. Gone into the Ghanaian half over the head of Osimhen. Kiku lets it bounce and then knocks it all the way back to Jojo Wollacott in the Ghanaian goal. Who had the ball in his hands, then put it on the floor and then plays it out towards Gideon Mensah, someone who has been involved so far in this game. Nigeria, they'll have it inside their own half. Leon Balogun, who didn't play at AFCON himself due to a back injury. They had to see Kenneth Omororo start the opening game. He went off injured, and then Shemi Ajayi came in and was the centre-back for pretty much the rest of the tournament. Towards Moses Simon on that left-hand side. Did he have a hand on Dennis Ador? Yes, he did, according to Redouane Gied, and it will be a Ghana free kick. He's dealt with him well so far, albeit only on the small occasions. Dennis Ador against Moses Simon, who is having a good season for Nantes in the French top flight, as Otto Addo is seemingly unaware that he is just slightly stepping out of his technical area. In all black tonight, a black polo with black trousers. Being a hot, humid night, can certainly sweat a little bit more in black. Jojo Wollacott with the kick. One that Zaidu has played in the middle to Innocent Bonke. Now to Ola Aina, coming forward with it. Really good run through the middle. This is positive. Could go to his right. Does look up and does do exactly that. Here's Chukwueze. Now coming on his left foot, cross in there, won't reach Osimhen. It'll be headed away instead by Daniel Amati in the middle of his own box. Not the best touch by Innocent Bonke, but did just play it to Jeribo. Here's Balogun. Is this going to be Nigeria's best spell of this game as we approach the final 10 minutes of this first half? Goalless in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium. Iheanacho through to Moses Simon. They're going to take on Adoy. Doesn't want to do so, wants to keep the ball at his feet. And then it's seen a heavy touch go out of play for a throw. And even though Dennis Adoy is in his 30s, he's keeping Simon quiet, as I mentioned. Here's Aribo there. They made a mess of the clearance. It's gone to Osimhen, left-hand side of the box. Has tried to put that ball back in. It's gone off of Marty. And it will go out for a Nigeria corner. Real nervy moments there for the Ghanaian defence, as they made a bit of a mess of trying to play out from their own throw. Nigeria pushed high. They had at least 4 or 5 there trying to close them down. They did so as Osimhen's pass was blocked by Amati, luckily for the Black Stars. Can the Super Eagles make this corner count as Moses Simon puts it in there? No, they cannot, because Amati heads it away again. He's not missed much in the air tonight as the Leicester City man. Here's Zaidu Sanusi, deep from the left-hand area, puts it in, not enough height on it, brushes ahead of Idrisu Baba, and then Thomas Partey, the Ghanaian captain, gets the second header away. Here's William Trostekong on the right-hand side. First time ball, it looks for Osimhen, who gets a touch to it, albeit a small touch as it's rolled through to Jojo Wollacott, who dived low. It just sort of came off the side of his leg, didn't it? Maybe even more of a shin pad, perhaps. Didn't make the contact he would have liked there, Victor Osimhen. If he's made contact with his foot, that's probably nestling low into the bottom corner, but it just sort of came off the side of his shin pad stroke leg and tamely and slowly just rolled through to Jojo Wollacott. Aribo wins the header. Plays it to Chukwueze. Good tackle there by Gideon Mensah. Moses Simon now finds Chukwueze. That's a lovely control to pluck that one from the night sky, and he thought he kept going there, but he just ran out of room there and was off the pitch as he was trying to beat Gideon Mensah, who is filling in for Baba Rahman tonight, who is injured, who has been a mainstay in the Ghanaian team over the last few years. Of course, he's one of a couple of left-backs actually called up by Otto Addo. Montari Kamaheni of Ashdod was also called up, as was Dennis Corsa of Hearts of Oak in Ghana. Iheanacho over now to Chukwueze, looking to take on Gideon Mensah, coming on his left foot. Iheanacho was looking for it, as was Osimhen. It was Osimhen he was looking for, Chukwueze, and it's defended well by the Ghanaians, and he scampered back to win the free kick as Jordan Ayew fouled him. He certainly made up for that poor pass, or deflected pass into Osimhen there. As Nigeria will have a free kick, about sort of 30 yards out or so. Iheanacho puts it in there with pace. It was low. It's come to Osimhen, who curls it. It's blocked by Amati. It came to him via a touch of a Ghanaian player, did Osimhen. It had Amati not been there, and see it just sort of hit his middle part of his body. That might have been going into the goal of Jojo Wallacott, but it was defended well by Amati in Ghana, who are a little bit under pressure at the moment from Nigeria, with about 5 minutes or so of this first half left to go in Kumasi. Still remains Egypt 1, Senegal 0 in the game in Cairo. That's 4 of the 5 games played so far have seen goals. This one is the only one between Ghana and Nigeria, which they have a free kick which they've taken short. Balogun on the halfway line to Trostikong. Will go through to him. Fenerjan was chasing down, just making sure it did reach Trostikong. Now Joe Rebo in the box. Is this the chance? It is the chance, but it's one that he's blazed over. He puts his fist into the ground as he knows it's a very good chance that has passed Nigeria by. Great ball through to him. He just let the ball run across him as he got beyond his marker, and then he was 1v1 practically against Jojo Wallacott. Must have been about 10 yards out or so, and he just ballooned it over the bar. As that is the best chance that Nigeria have managed to construct in this first half. But it could change now as Osimhen looks to try and get it behind of Amati, but his touch took him a little bit wide, and he couldn't just carry on. If he got that touch a little bit more under control, he's through on goal there, as Ghana are able to clear it. But this is a strong end to this first half by Augustin Egavwen's side, as they're looking to try and go in at the break 1 goal up and get that crucial away goal, which could prove pivotal over these 2 games potentially. As the Fenerjan was being held onto by Ola Aina. Free kick goes Ghana's way. It's the second time he's been penalised for a foul. Of course, he bumped into Jordan Ayew earlier in the game. This time he held back on Felix Fenerjan. And we know referees are reluctant to give yellow cards these days, but if there is just persistent fouling from a certain individual, then they do feel as though that they have to show a yellow card. Here they come, Ghana inside the Nigeria half. Amati's ball looking for Fenerjan over his head and through to Francis Uzoho, but Uzoho puts his thumb up to William Trostikong, who stayed with the Fenerjan there. We have seen the Ghanaian defence just sort of drop in or go a couple of yards forward to play his ball forward, whether it's been from the wide areas or through the middle with Amati, Mensah, Adoy or Shiku. They've not been afraid to do that as Zaidu looks to try and get away from Idris Ubabu. Once again, immaculately times his sliding challenge over on the near side, away to my left-hand side. As it will be Zaidu who's going to take this throw for Nigeria. He then throws it to Jariba. That's a lovely turn away from Mohamed Kudus. Gives it now to Moses Simon. With his left foot, it's a loop-in one, which Jojo Wallacott will collect. He was in front of it rather than behind it, Jojo Wallacott. If he had been behind it, it's over his head and into the back of the net, but he just saw the ball just travel to him. It just sort of slowly went to him, didn't it? He was maybe fearing a little bit that it was going to be a cross from Moses Simon that was going to just trickle over his head, but it wasn't to be, as he managed to collect the ball. Forward it goes by Wallacott, looking for Isahaku. Zaidi with the foot in there. His clearance though has gone to Ola Aina, who's gone down, wants the free kick, doesn't get one. As Fenerjan, who's chased for the cause, really good work rate as he's shown tonight on his debut for his country. Has managed to win a throw for his side with Gideon Mensah taking 90 seconds or so of the first half to go. Here in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium, Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Here's Jordan Ayew on the left-hand side. Challenge goes in from Ola Aina. Has been a case of the defending standing out rather than the attacking so far for both Ghana and for Nigeria. Of course, Ghana and the AFCON at times at the back were pretty dreadful. In particular that Comoros game where they just looked so poor. They were, to be fair, quite solid against Gabon, but they just let their guard down, lost concentration, has allowed Jim Alevina to score an equaliser as Isahaku goes down. Maybe a bit too theatrically as Moses Simon made a tackle. It looked as though it was one that was one trying to deceive the referee, as Redouane Chied was convinced that it wasn't a foul and tells him to get up, but Ghana do get a free kick as Oshimengas make the foul. Forward it goes though by Partey, looking for Fenerjan, and there's a great header in there by William Troost-Ekong. He had to be on his toes there to get there out of Fenerjan, who thought he was going to potentially get a shot on goal and score on his international debut for the Black Stars, but William Troost-Ekong sniffed it out and judged and read what was happening and where that ball went. Very, very good defending from the Watford man. As we're into now the 45th minute, we await to see what the stoppage time is. Probably would have thought about 2 or 3 minutes after those two stoppages. In it goes by Kudus towards the left-hand side of the box, the far post. There's a header there from a Nigerian player, another header from a Ghanaian player, and it's gone off the Ghanaian player, and Redouane Chied, the Moroccan referee, says goal kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, they've cancelled each other out in that first half. Not a lot to shout about, as 2 additional minutes are added on at the end of this first half. Nigeria have done quite well to shut the crowd up, not allow them to get off their feet. Of course, we do know it can change. As midway through his own half, Baba has it and plays it forward. Balogun has managed to get the header in there for Nigeria inside his own half and heads it out for a throw-in to Ghana, which Dennis Odoi is going to take. So again, the 4th official, Samir Gizaz, is telling the coaches to just be in their technical area. This time, Augustin Eguavoen was the subject of being told to watch his step. There will be another Ghana throw this time. They've gained a couple of yards as they push about sort of 5 or 10 yards up inside the Nigerian half. This will be the last attack of this first half. Odoi's throw into Fenerjan, and then Innocent Bonke with that pass, which is played straight to a white shirt, but Redouane Chied has blown his half-time whistle in a first half that has been very quiet on the chances front. Ghana's best chance fell to Abdul Fattah Isahaku, whose shot was a powerful drive which Francis Azoho made the save from. Joe Rebo's had the best chance for Nigeria. He dropped his shoulder brilliantly to get away from his marker, got into the box but was leaning back and was off balance as he fired it over the bar in this first leg of this World Cup qualifier between these West African rivals. Half time in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium, Ghana 0.
The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On FlashScore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. FlashScore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On FlashScore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. FlashScore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On FlashScore, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. FlashScore, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flash Score, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flash Score, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flash Score, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flash Score, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flash Score, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups head-to-heads and a lot of other interesting information. Flash Score, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flash Score, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. Flash Score, game-changing numbers. The live broadcast of this match will start momentarily. On Flash Score, you can also tune in to other commentaries. We regularly bring you the Premier League, the Champions League, or Europa League, while national team matches are also available. Do you want to look at stats while you wait? Have a look at our match details where you can find lineups, head-to-heads, and a lot of other interesting information. Flash Score, game-changing numbers.
Tries to do that, just tries to maneuver his attacker out of the way. Here is Shiku now for Ghana. Short to his left to Gideon Mensah. Forward it goes, looking for Ayu. Foot goes in by Ola Aina, who's in between the pass and the intended target. As Chukwueze cannot keep it in play. But they didn't really give Osimhen a lot of support, did they? As he was a lot of the time isolated in that first half. Didn't really get around him. Chukwueze and Moses Simon. Wonder if Augustin Egavuen will maybe look to try and change that as the game wears on. As there's been not really many fruitful attacks in the game at all. Here's Gideon Mensah though. That little curveball into Fenerjan. Tries to give it to Jordan Ives outside the area on that left-hand side. In between where Jean was in the box and the byline. It has gone out for a corner kick. I will reveal what the full 11s are after those subs weren't made at the break, meaning that we are as we started for the second half. It will be Jordan Knight to put this corner in. The second one of this half for Ghana from the left-hand side. In by Ayu. Zaho gathers and collects it easily. And takes it. Good time, I think, as ever to reveal the two sides. Ghana then, 4-2-3-1. Wollacott in goal. Adoy, Amati, Shiku, Mensah, the back four. The tournament midfielders, Idrisu, Baba, and Thomas Partey, the captain. The three attackers, Isahaku on the right, Kudus in the middle, and Ayu on the left with Afenajan up front. Here come Nigeria, though. Here's Moses Simon on the left-hand byline. High cross into the box. Chukwueze with a little knock inside the box. He had to go to the edge of the box to head that one forward. It is cleared by Shiku. And out for a Nigerian throw. Nigeria then, Zoho in goal. Aina, Trostikon, Balogun, Zaidu Sanusi, the back four. Innocent Bonke, Joe Reba, the two midfielders with Simon, Iheanacho, Chukwueze, the three attackers, and then Osimhen up front. The throw comes to nothing as it's gone all the way through to Jojo Wollacott. Osimhen was going up for the header, trying to make contact with it. Couldn't do so. The subs then, Afori, Nuruddin Yida, Mumin, Aidu, Korsa, Owusu, Chire, Bukari, Paintsil, Yaboa, and Vreet for Ghana. For Nigeria, Akpeyin over the two sub-keepers. The outfielders then, Ajayi, Bassi, Omaruro, Onyeka, Etebo, Musa, Lukman, Dennis, Sadiq, and Igalo. I did say Abdullahi and Amur on the bench, but according to the various team sheets on social media, they're not on the bench. Although it was actually put on the official Nigerian Twitter account, but they are not on the bench. So I did say that they were in the first half, and I've revealed the lineups before the game. Zaidu inside his own final third, goes down, gets the free kick. Afenajan with a little arm in the back. Will be Francis Zoho who's going to take this kick for Nigeria out of his own area. Well, Afenajan actually turned down a call to be part of the African Cup of Nations squad a couple of months ago to focus on his development for his club. It's not the first time he turned a call down, as Zoho's kick has led to Nigeria getting a free kick, this time in the Ghana half, as Adoy had his arms all over Victor Osimhen as they were both battling for it. Kick from the far side, the left-hand side, taken towards Ola Aina, keeps it in play, can't get the better of Jordan Ayu's back there. Facing the dead ball line, waits for Shiku to come and support him away to his left-hand side, does so. Ayu gets it back, and then is skipping away from Ola Aina. Now to Afenajan, who goes down, good tackle. Throwing goes Nigeria's way, with the last touch coming off the Roma man, Afenajan for Ghana. Of course, there is a very famous Jean who led the line for Ghana. Is their record goal scorer and appearance holder is Asamoah Gyan. There were quite a few former Ghanaian legends not happy with the squad selected actually by Otto Addo. He was one of them, as Manuel Ajiman Badu was the other one as well. Ghana got a free kick though, which they're given straight to Nigeria. Here is Iheanacho. Plays it short to his left, won't reach Moses Simon, didn't get enough on the pass and undercooked it. And then battling his way through was Idrisu Baba. He got away from Innocent Bonke, but then Iheanacho was the second man around him and then fouled him. And it will be a free kick that goes Ghana's way, just inside their own half. 52 and a half minutes played of this first leg of this World Cup playoff in Africa. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Chases on between Fenerjan and Uzoho, who gets down low and makes the save. Keeps it in his grasp. Latest score as well. There is another game. Egypt, Senegal. Currently Egypt 1, Senegal 0. There were 1-0 wins for Algeria and Tunisia. And DR Congo, Morocco drew. DR Congo had a man sent off in that game, with Glody Ngonda being sent off for 2 yellow cards. Mali had a man sent off, with Musa Sissoko sent off, as well as scoring an own goal. Not a good day for him, as it's been the story of the away side so far. 2 of the 3 games finished have been won by the away sides in Tunisia and Algeria. Nigeria, though, coming forward as Aribo was trying to get the better of Gideon Mensah. Goes to ground. No foul by Mensah. Gives it to Jiku, to Subaba, who was just setting that one up for a Nigeria throw with that misplaced pass. Over on the right-hand side. Aina to Iheanacho, a little bit of space, on his left foot. Looks high into the box. Osimhen goes down. Was there contact from Amati? Osimhen's convinced. Redouane Chied isn't, and Ghana restart it with Wallacott throwing it short to Amati. Or instead, I should say, rolling it out. Bad terminology, or bad use of language, but there was certainly an arm from Amati on the sort of top of Osimhen's frame, sort of on the collarbone area, as Osimhen went down. Probably not enough for a penalty. You often see referees only give penalties if there is real obvious contact. Certainly felt as though that wasn't one, seeing that. As Amati now has it. Party. They've never lost when he's been captain of the side. Looking to keep that up tonight. Iheanacho has found Moses Simon. Great chance for Simon. Denied by Wallacott. Big save to keep Ghana in the game and keep it at 0-0. That was the chance the North man wanted. He got it, but he's just blasted it straight at Wallacott, who made a vital save with his legs to keep it out. As Nigeria have had their best chance, and it's taken them 55 minutes to have that quality opening, which they've not been able to take. Here's Trostekong. Looks over to the far side, that left-hand side. Finds Moses Simon, the man who missed that chance just moments ago. Coming to the byline on the inside of Adoy. Then tries to get a little shimmy, but just loses his footing. Keeps his balance, though. As now Nigeria just been forced to have the ball inside their own half. Balogun, no. Didn't play it to Trostekong. Instead, has come forward with it. They're going to make a change. Emmanuel Dennis is ready and waiting to come on. He's got his cue, as he's still waiting to come on for the Super Eagles. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. It could have been Ghana 0, Nigeria 1 just a few minutes ago, with Moses Simon put that chance in the corner. Man whose last goal for his country was against Sudan in the African Cup of Nations group stage, where they won 3-1. Capping off would have been a good tournament for him on an individual basis. Nigeria do have possession. Now with Innocent Bonke out to Aina, gets a thumbs up. It's through to Chukwueze, who's onside. Trying to go on the inside of Shiku, who manages to get across and make the tackle. I think the flag was actually raised anyway. And also for Nigeria, they're not going to make just one change, but they're going to make 2. Frank Onyeka is going to come on, the Brentford man, as the Watford man, Emmanuel Dennis, is going to come on. So these changes will now happen for the Super Eagles, as going down looks to be, I think it's Kelechi Iheanacho's down for Nigeria. So we'll wait to see who the change will be. It looks like Moses Simon is going to be coming off here for Nigeria, potentially. As still down is Iheanacho. Chance with this breaking play to get some fluids on board. With the stretcher out on Kelechi Iheanacho. We did often see that in the African Cup of Nations where they did go off on a stretcher but then come straight back on. As the Nigerian Chance is on the monitor once again. Well, it looked as though it was going to be anyway, but they're actually just showing the incident where Kelechi Iheanacho just sort of had his knee bumped into. He is okay. He is back up on his feet. The Ghanaian player who collided with him is in a bit of distress. So Dennis is on. It's not for Moses Simon. I would imagine it is for Chukwueze. We do await to see what the outcome is here. As a rebo's off for Onyeka. So Simon is still on. It does appear as though it is Chukwueze that has gone off for Nigeria. So 2 changes made. They are the ones to make the first move with the substitutes from the bench. Mensah now inside the Nigerian half. In towards Jordan Ayew. Partey goes for it. He's off target with that attempt with his laces. It took a deflection. It's a corner. Carried all the way through off a Nigerian boot there. As he took aim from about 20 yards out in a central position. Defending for Nigeria to do the first time Ghana have got a corner over on the right hand side. Kudus is going to take this. For Ghana, the Ajax man has missed a bit of the season with injury, a fractured rib. Saw him not play at AFCON. There is going to be another break in play. Innocent Bonke, who replaced Wilfred Ndidi in the Nigeria squad after he picked up a knee injury, is being helped onto the stretcher by the medical staff. So Nigeria may be forced into another change. Luckily, they have got another bit of cover in the midfield department with Peter Atebo on the bench. As this corner won't come in yet, as Innocent Bonke is going off the pitch. With 5 medical members taking him off on that stretcher. This corner will now come in. Nigeria down to 10 for now. Short by Kudus. It's gone to Afenagyan, who's overhit it. Kudus has not kept that in. It will go for a Nigeria throw, but that is really sloppy. The return has got to be good, and it wasn't at all from Afenagyan to Mohamed Kudus there. What is a very warm night in Ghana. 27 degrees it is in Kumasi, 80% humidity. And with an hour gone, it is Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. And it is as you expected. I certainly did think prior to this game, there wouldn't be a lot in these two sides. It has proved that way. A lot on the line. You can certainly sense that. It's a game that both don't want to lose at all. First leg has shown that as Osimhen is fouled. Jiku has shown first booking of the game with that high foot that caught Victor Osimhen. It was just a little bit too slow in reacting. As, he does just brush the thigh of Victor Osimhen, who went down. It does appear as though he might have got caught in the face as well, so it was sort of 2 parts of his body where he got hurt from. And the challenge from the Strasbourg player. So Osimhen is still down. And he is the 3rd Nigerian player to be down in this half. So Bonke did just go off. Still not come back on yet, it seems. As Osimhen gets back up, Iheanacho was down as well as a result of a collision just a few moments ago. appear as though the physio is going to go off the pitch without Victor Osimhen, who's back up to his feet and is able to carry on. So Nigeria have got a free kick here. Kelechi Iheanacho's going to take this. He's been the designated taker, isn't he? As Innocent Bonke's put ice strapped to his thigh. The ball goes in from that free kick. It went all the way into the box. It just sort of curled and went right the way through the box. There was two Nigerian players going for it. One was Osimhen. I think the other player might have been actually Emmanuel Dennis. But certainly Osimhen was one of them in there. Forward it goes by Ghana. Going down is Afenagyan. Blocked off there by a Nigerian player. The man blocking him off was Leon Balogun, who got across him. Put an arm into the side of Afenagyan. Free kick given. Clear free kick as well. 63 minutes have passed of this first leg between Ghana and Nigeria at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. A place at the World Cup at stake. Remember, the second leg is in Abuja in a couple of days' time. The game, of course, will be played at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. So Ghana have a free kick all the way on the right-hand side. It's gone short. They're trying to routine here. Gone back now with Gideon Mensah in the middle of it. He's then angled the ball with the right. Sorry, over to the right with Jordan Oyer was over there, but he couldn't get it under control. Just sort of went beyond him as he tried to get that under control. But they're certainly showing aspects of what Otto Addo wants, in particular with Gideon Mensah coming inside to play that ball. Got it from Dennis's pass. He got the cross in. Did Iheanacho, I beg your pardon. And it is a goal kick. Which Jojo Wallacott is going to take now for Ghana. Of course, Nigeria were seeded ahead of Ghana for the draw. Of course, it was based on the highest rankings. Senegal were seeded higher than Egypt. Morocco were higher than DR Congo. I think Tunisia were higher than Mali in the draw. Nigeria were higher than Cameroon as the offside flag is raised against the Ghanaian attacker Afenagyan. Yet to really have that big break in this game as the Roma man. He's actually offside without actually receiving the ball. It was actually the run that he made that saw him flagged for offside. Ball goes out towards Moses Simon, who goes down. He wants the free kick. Does it get it? Jordan Ayew coming away with it, though, does go for goal from about 20 yards out. And it's flied over the bar. And one that doesn't test Francis Azaho in the goal. But he wanted off Moses Simon there. Broke well away from Frank Onyeka, who shot. As he fired it over. Innocent Bonke, by the way, is yet to come back on for Nigeria. As Peter Atebo has actually gone on for him, which was made just a few moments ago. Balogun out now to Zaida Sanusi. Nice ball into him. Nice ball on the edge of the box to Dennis. Trying to get away from Daniel Amati. Does has to go wide again as Nigeria have been forced back a little bit. Throws to Kong. Now to Aina. Forward square to Iheanacho. He's got a little gap to run into. Decides to turn back. Play it in the middle to Onyeka. Chance for him perhaps goes down as he was about to pull the trigger. He got caught by Kudus. I think it was, and it's a free kick that goes Nigeria's way. Kudus was chasing him. Does just catch the back foot of Onyeka, who's trying to stay at his feet. And then does eventually just sort of fall to ground. So Nigeria free kick. Iheanacho has been on set piece duty throughout the match. Will it be him again to take this free kick, or will it be someone entirely different? Jojo Woolacott, the Ghana goalkeeper, trying to get that four-man wall right. Jordan Ayew, the right of it. Thomas Partey in the middle of it. Jiku there as well, as is Daniel Amati. It's Iheanacho, takes it. It's deflected, it's gone for a corner. Wall gets a clap from Jojo Woolacott. Did its job, it deflected all the way away from the goal and out for a corner. So there's a different kind of defending to do now. Corner's going to come in from the right-hand side. There's 5 or 6 in there for Iheanacho to aim for, and it goes over there to Trostikong. Zaidu's quick off the block to try and keep that in play, doesn't, and instead has just sort of volleyed it into the sort of cage. It is separating the fans. Of course, the bulk of them, as we know, Ghanaian supporters. It is say a cage, it's more of a fence, isn't it? Sort of wall just below it with the sort of fence up above it, and then the yellow sort of gates occupied by stewards. Ghana now have it in the Nigerian half. Balogun has fouled Fenerjan. Free kick given. He had a couple of bites at the cherry over on that right-hand side, and Fenerjan tried to have the beating of him, was trying to put him at 6s and 7s, and then does eventually catch him as he tried to play it to Fatawu Isahaku. It will be a Ghanaian free kick, as Ghana are going to make their first change very shortly. Usman Bakari is going to come on. Man who's not played for his country since last March. Man from Nantes, teammate of Moses Simon. But as we're about to hit 70 minutes on the clock, there's a free kick for Nigeria to defend. Emmanuel Dennis and Iheanacho are the 2 in the wall. About sort of 10 yards away from the free kick. It's going to be Jordan Ayew who's going to put this in. There are 5 Ghanaian players in the box. Fatawu Isahaku's on the edge of the box. As the ball goes in, it is headed away by the Nigerian defence. On the left-hand byline is Isahaku. Can he get away from Aina? He can. Ball goes in. It hits the Ghanaian player in there. I think it might have been Thomas Partey that it hit, and then Nigeria able to clear it as Andre Ayew looks on as he's amongst the fans inside the Baba Yara Stadium. As it will be Kudus who's going to put this corner in for Ghana. Deep one in there, it's missed everybody, it's gone out of the box. Over to the left-hand side, here is Idrisu Baba. Fatawu Isahaku. Odoi, high one over to Kudus, who's kept that in and brilliantly got away from Dennis. Keeps on going, great run by Kudus, and Uzoho saves. Down low to his left-hand side. That was a piece of brilliance and skill from Mohamed Kudus, who just took it in his stride, carried on going, got away from Dennis, then got himself into the box. He struck low. Tremendous diving save from Uzoho, who's been forced into his first test of this second half. He could face another one potentially with this corner going in. It does go in, and it's arrived at the back post of Felix Afenajan, who can't touch it in. It was Amati who headed it towards him. He's headed it towards goal. It's reached, but Afenajan, who just cannot put it in there. Uzoho is going absolutely wild, but Daniel Amati got his eye in there, kept his eye on the ball. He would have been staring straight at the goal, and he would have been running away to celebrate, and the Ghanaian fans would have been up off their bums and celebrating from their seats, but it isn't to be. As they now maybe just starting to turn the knob, turn the dial a little bit on this game. And Marty now for Ghana. Forward to Kudus. Ghanaian fans are up and down. They're starting to believe they can get a goal, but Aina just holds off the forward middle run of Jordan Ayew, and then sees Uzoho as goalkeeper come out and collect the ball. As Nigeria have got a free kick, a welcome bit of respite for them as Osimhen goes down again. Been in the wars tonight. He went down, but the flag is actually raised for an offside against Osimhen there. As Ghana take the kick quick. As it's headed forward, then it's gone off on Yeka, and then Trostekong headed behind to Zaho, who's inside his 6-yard box to gather the ball. As the other game is still Egypt 1, Senegal 0, with a little bit longer played in that game, only a couple of minutes at the Cairo International Stadium as Carlos Queiroz' side lead. Aliou Cisse, Senegal, remember, repeat of the AFCON final. We're talking about 6 weeks ago now. Balogun's clearance has gone out of play for a throw. A bit worrying times here for Nigeria. Going to make another 2 changes. Their last 2 they could possibly make. As going off will be Moses Simon, and Ademola Lookman is going to be introduced to the Super Eagles supporters. The man who on 3 occasions turned down a call to play for Nigeria eventually switched his allegiance last month to be a part of the Nigeria squad and becomes another Leicester City player on the pitch after Iheanacho and Amartey. So that's change 1. Change 2, Calvin Bassey is going to come on. Zaidu Sanusi is going to come off. He's going to come on to the pitch now is Calvin Bassey, who's also going to receive his first cap. Of course, his Rangers teammate Joe Rebo was a 58th minute sub in the game. So Nigeria have now made all 5 of their subs. Bassey, Atebo, Onyeka, Lookman, Dennis, all coming on. They could make another one potentially if there is a concussion in the game. 74 gone, Ghana 0, Nigeria 0 in the first leg of this World Cup playoff, member. 2 games for both these sides. And whoever wins over this tie will go to the World Cup finals in Qatar, one of the 5 places from Africa into the World Cup finals. Here is now Dennis, down is Aina. Nigeria play on though despite Aina down. Dennis's cross is a poor one, goes out of the box and all the way over to the near side. On the left-hand side where Gideon Mensah plays the ball forward, has found Afena Jean, who is brilliantly stopped by Leon Balogun, who won't get the free kick as he felt he was knocked into there by the Ghanaian shirt. I think it was Kudus who went into him. Free kick has not gone his way. Instead, it is a throw-in to Ghana. Well, as I said, it is 0-0, and it hasn't been a surprise. You'd associate a lot of the time 0-0s, 2 legs, away goals or no away goals to be tight, cagey affairs. It certainly has been that. With that little few chances, Nigeria's best opening came from Moses Simon when he struck it the goalkeeper Wallacott. It could change now though. Here is Atebo as it hit an arm. It has it as a penalty to Nigeria. Ghana made a right mess of playing out from the back and trying to clear it. And it's hit an arm in there. Redouane Chied has heard the Nigerian players' calls for a penalty and has given it the Super Eagles where it was Baba Idris who slipped. It quite clearly hits an arm as Iheanacho and Atebo were really making life difficult for Idrisu Baba, and Redouane Chied has been told to look at the VAR here. Kevin Plum of the Netherlands is the VAR, and it's the first time he's been of use tonight. He's been called over to the monitor. It is one of those where can Idrisu Baba get out of the way of it? This is the big question I think that the referee is going to look at. He slips. He's had a look at it. Here's the referee. And he has seemingly not given this a penalty. He's overturned it. And to be fair, he could not get out of the way as Peter Atebo has been shown a yellow card for his overzealous protestations, but that's been greeted like it was celebrating a goal rather than celebrating an overturning of a penalty. And to be fair, Baba Idrisu cannot get out of the way of it, but VAR Kevin Blom told Redouane, go to the monitor. Something isn't quite right there. And that is exactly the case. As Nigeria thought they'd had a great chance to score from the penalty spot, have seen it quickly just evaporate as the penalty's not been given. Balogun's header is kept alive by Isahaku, trying to get away from Bassi. Good defensive work, good body strength to out-muscle Isahaku. Clears up towards Osimhen, who's kept that in play, has he? He has not. Redouane signalling with his hands behind his head that it will be a Ghanaian throw. As I was mentioning, it was quite a cagey affair, and it has been for large parts, as Usman Bakari is going to come on. Isahaku will come off. Bakari has probably been waiting a good few minutes to come on now for Ghana. Will now come on. Ghana now have possession with Wallacott inside their own half. Simon's chance where he hit it straight at the keeper's bin, the closest Nigeria have come. Ghana's chance came with Kudus when he hit one low, which Azaho saved and pushed round the post. They've also seen an Amati header off target and miss. Fenerjian, who couldn't tap it in. That's been the biggest talking point, as well as that VAR call being overturned, in which Nigeria originally given a penalty, then saw it not go their way and the decision not stand. As we are played now 79 minutes here in Kumasi at the Baba Yara Stadium. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0. Here's the latest score. Ghana win it though inside their own half. Over to the right now with Bukari trying to play it through to Fenerjian, who's just tried to cut back. He was trying to look for Jordan Eye there, but I think he just sort of slipped across the turf there, even though he didn't fall to ground. And it is a Nigerian goal kick, which throws to Kongis.